There are those that will hate to see you shine, 'cause it reminds them of the blindness they've embraced. And they will talk you down all around town, and then laugh and be all friendly face to face. That don't mean nothing. No, that's just nothing but mean. I mean, we all hate to feel small. Sometimes we make it all smaller, till it's all too small to even be seen. But hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And there truly is a sage inside you that comes with age, and there truly is a child who never learns. You may try to glorify the stories of your youth, but in that you're bound to fall short. And some may try to claim there is no glory to the truth, but it's always as a sad last resort. I mean, you'd have to be a pretty brilliant writer to even half describe the grace that you've displayed. And you'd have to be a pretty stubborn fighter to try to tackle all the nonsense that comes our way. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And if your candle's lit at both ends, I'd say toss it to the fire and warm your hands above it as it burns. I see a red moon getting sucked into a mountain in a bright blue brand new breaking day. You know, I never knew quite on how many hands you were counting, or just what you were about to say. But when I heard you were thinking about closing the place and hanging that dreaded awful sign, I just knew it was a bad idea. You shouldn't miss what you have just because you might not have it to miss on down the line. Hey, 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 don't be tricked by that train. It's not about to make any sudden turns. And on the other hand, uncertain wisdom wiggles in your paw like a dirty fishing worm. I wake up early in the morning. You might not like talking to me. I need coffee just to be able to make coffee. I wake up like a cat up in a tree. Some folks rise and start shining. They're all ready to seize the day. As long as they keep their distance, everything just might be okay. I wake up early in the morning.
Early in the Morning Afternoon News is filmed before a live webcast audience with your anchor, Nathan Moore. Whoa, hey there. Oh man, back in the saddle again. I'm back. Yeah, all right, what did I miss? I feel like I've been gone forever. How y'all doing out there? Have we lost our rhythm? Have we lost our momentum? Are we back to square one? That's fine. That's good. That's good. Clean slate. Here we go. Out of the gate. A little bit of coffee. That's what the doctor ordered. Man, that's good. Golly, let's just drink coffee. Let's just hang out and drink this coffee. Just got back from the woods. The woods are magic. They still got it. Oh, they still got it. Yes, they do. All right. Time to don our press hats. Get your press hat on. Fuel up. We got a lot of catching up to do here. What's going on out there? Is the world still standing? I know our little neck of the woods is. How about the forearms? How about the ankles? What's up with that? All right, folks, here we go. Without further ado, I can't stall any longer. I don't know if I still know how to do this. Oh! Let's see here. Netflix, Sarandos pleads for end to strikes. The strikes continue. Earns $40 million a year. This dude. No Broadway walkout as of yet. AI to write news. There you go. Is that good news or bad news? What's it going to write? I guess we could just tell it what to write. We can just decide what news we want from now on. Just program it in. All right, here we go. Down column 1. Hold on to your hats. Home sales dropped to slowest pace in 14 years. Might be a buyer's market out there. Anybody looking? Short supply chokes market. Wait, I'm confused. China's Xi gets nostalgic with old friend Kissinger. How about this guy still being in the news? 100 years old. 100 years old. Kissinger, on his own volition, apparently, quote unquote, goes to China to try to help out. There's a lot of tension there. He's just trying to ease the tension, I assume. But he's the first one that's really seems to have been welcomed. I was reading about how, did y'all hear about Yellen when on her visit, our Secretary of Treasury, she went out to dinner and apparently part of her dinner consisted of psychedelic mushrooms. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sure that was frightening, but it's also a great premise for a movie. I want to see that movie, a comedy. I don't want to see the scary version of that. Musk subpoenas Elizabeth Warren. What is that about? How does Musk just issuing subpoenas at this point? Can we do that? Could I subpoena somebody? I feel like I would need help with that. Nude cruise coming to the port of Miami. Pack extra sunscreen. Nude cruise. Indictment watch. The Don could face historic insurrection charges. They're now going after Trump for January 6th as well. Target letter cites civil rights law used in voting fraud cases. Wonder what that law is. That's what's one thing that's going to be fascinating about the January 6th indictment is what laws did he break, or are they claiming he broke specifically? It'll be intriguing to find out more about that as it unfolds. Trump threatens Jack Smith if sends him to jail. Inside McCarthy's secret promise to expunge his record. How Paramount buried documentary on DeSantis. Whoa, I want to know more about that. Who did the documentary? What is that? What did it claim to reveal? I got lots of questions there. Florida schools will teach slavery brought personal benefit to blacks. What is that? What does that even mean? Florida's campaign continues. Poor Florida. Florida's like, I didn't say any of that. I don't. What do you? Florida does not agree with how it's being portrayed in the news. Blames it all on Florida man. Drug-addled cocaine sharks. What? Gobbling bales of narcotics dumped off coast. They can't get enough of the stuff, folks. Oh, and here he is later that night. Oh, it's just hitting him. Why do neo-Nazis keep getting arrested for child sex material? Is that really a question? Because they have it? I don't know. Weekend, far right looks to seize on Spanish election. North Korea says U.S. sub-deployment meets threshold for nuke use. Apparently somebody from our military just defected to North Korea or something, was facing some kind of heat at home, and I don't know more about the story. I just sort of perused it, but it was intriguing. All right, here we are, top of column 2. Spacey's lawyer, it's not a crime to have sex if you're famous. Boy, a lot of these just feel ripped from context, don't they? Crowdfunded Christian movie Sound of Freedom hits $100 million. Tops Mission Impossible on Wednesday. Caviezel, how do you say this guy's name? Caviezel? Oh, gosh, his name just made me realize we didn't even get the paper delivered. Sorry, Evil. God, he feels so left out. Man, I'll tell you what, that is some... I'm rusty here. Rusty. Evil's pissed. Oh, here he comes now, just complaining, just yelling at me. Oh my! He's gonna throw this paper, try to hit me in the face with it. I better be on guard. Oh! Sorry, buddy. I forgot all about it. God, I wonder if this news lines up with that news. Oh my gosh, this is a completely different set of headlines in this paper. Oh my gosh, which is fake news? I don't know. That's pretty bad. That's all right. We're just getting back into it. It's just getting back into the rhythm of the thing. Back to Caviezel, who reminded me in the first place. This is the star from Sound of Freedom. He was also in the I did it again. Which movie is it? Oh man. I Am Jesus, he says. Trump is Moses. Cardiac arrest patient stabs EMT. Gosh, is that like that someone tries to save you when you're drowning and you pull them under with you. You take both of you out. Amazon rolling out Pay with Palm Tech. Palm Tech. That better be a phone, not a chip. That's what I'm hoping. But eventually we're all going to have to get that chip in our palm. We just hold our hand up to the scanner and doot, doot. Thank you. Next. Half of voters opened a third-party candidate in troubling sign for Biden. Yeah, we need a third-party candidate, a fourth-party candidate, a fifth-party candidate, a sixth-party candidate, a seventh-party candidate, an eighth-party candidate. Then we get to mine. He's number 9. He's who I want to win. 16% would consider backing Manchin. Manchin in the hills. Manchin on the outskirts of town. White House has Cornel West problem. Cornel West is a crushing. He's so fun. I like him a lot. I saw an interview he did with Hannity, and he handled it so well. You know, a lot of people have problems with all the parties and all the politicians, and it's not too hard to find somebody on the left that is incredibly critical of the Democrats. And Fox loves to bring somebody on from the left that is criticizing the Democrats from the left without ever highlighting that point. They're actually criticizing from a completely, they just like to hear it. It's like it's eating itself. But Cornel West is too smart to fall for that bait. He'll do it, but he won't do it the way you want him to do it. He did great. Sadly, many happiness studies flawed. Sadly, many happiness studies flawed. That doesn't mean what you think it means. Correlation does not equal causation. Extreme heat sends nauseated, comatose patients to hospitals around USA. It is hot out there. I'll tell you what. Temps triggering psychological crisis. You know, it's hard to know where one begins and the other ends, and what all is going on, because climate change is such a thing, and you know we've all stuffed that deep down into our psyche so we could get on with our lives, but it's there haunting us like a ghost. And then I don't know, it could be just your normal hot ass day. Whoops, hot day. But you don't even know. It's scary. It's scary. It's like, oh my God, it's so hot. This is so frightening. But it was hot when we were kids too. It's so hard to know what is what, which is which, why is why. Hottest summer in the history of Miami. It's the hottest summer in the history of the world, according to metrics I've seen. Long-term medicine shortages after tornado hits Pfizer plant. Boy, that tornado just took a sharp right. It was almost like it had a mind of its own. This Arkansas town could become epicenter of lithium boom. Oh, we found lithium? Why Gen Z freezing their eggs? We're at the top of column 3. We're cruising, folks, at a clip. We might have, our stroke might not be perfect, but we're still gaining speed. I'm remembering how this goes. It's good to be back in this saddle. It's good to be back on this horse. Top of column 3 is when I thank you so much for watching. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. It's good to be back. I do believe Jabberjohn is going to be on tonight. Tonight, 7 o'clock on the East Coast. My dad and his neighbor Kyle Hogg coming over to talk about whatever we wind up talking about. Looking forward to it. Don't want to miss that. And you can catch all the action on my YouTube channel, Nathan Moore on YouTube. It's youtube.com/Nathan Moore Songs. Be sure to click the bell to get notified when we're live so you don't miss a beat. And here we go. We're doing it. Steve Wynn, banned from Vegas gaming industry. Who's this guy? Why is he banned? Can he count cards? What's going on? Steve Wynn. He looks familiar. Who is that dude? Capitol rioters sue CNN for $37 million. I love just the arbitrary, huge numbers from lawsuits. I don't know. What should we ask for? 37 million? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Clutch, you always get me with the breaking news gif. I'm always convinced, like, oh my gosh, what happened? Do I need to refresh? Did something just happen? What's going on? You might be wondering just how this show works. Where do the pictures in the news monitor come from? How about the text in the news ticker? Who's doing that? Well, let's take a look behind the scenes here. Bob, will you slide back the set here and show them the inner workings? Here's where the magic happens. On our Discord server, newcomers can begin contributing immediately by posting images in the GIFs or GIFs room relating to the upcoming headlines. Earn a good reputation and become an official news hound and gain the ability to post directly into the ticker that scrolls across the bottom of the screen. Welcome to Nathan's Land. Have fun with it. Okay, back to the news. Thank you. Thanks, me. Gwyneth Paltrow dominating California pot market. Is she? Oh, there's a loose. That horse is still loose. Bob, will you get that? Yeah, thank you. Wonder if she in cahoots with Woody Harrelson? I know he has a big business, pot distribution in California. Man, I wish Virginia would get that going on. Come on, Youngkin. I want to go to the store. I want to go to the market. I want to find my jam, my brand, my consistent old faithful. Meghan and Harry separating? Wait a second. What? It's a question mark, though. We know what that means. 9 out of 10 times the answer is no. It's just clickbait. But hey, Markle tipping off paparazzi and staging pictures. Boy, just when the scrutiny gets to be unbearable, it goes away and you miss it. Progressives, populists coming for credit card rewards. Okay. That's a very strange headline. Survey, 2 in 5 young adults think marriage outdated tradition. Ailing Pope hurries to bolster progressive legacy. Ailing? Cheering for you, bud. Noel Gallagher slams Adele as awful. Whoa, such language. What's that all about? Who's Noel Gallagher? I know who Adele is. Hey, I know something. Thank you. Yep, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Yep. Honduras plans penal colony in Caribbean for MS-13 gang members dubbed New Devil's Island. It's also going to be a hit new show on Max. Tune in this week to Devil's Island. Skip the recap. How Acapulco went from glam celeb haunt to cartel-ridden hellhole. Jeez Louise. Acapulco. What a fun word. I haven't heard that word in a while. Celeb haunt to cartel-ridden hellhole. That can all have, that doesn't take long for things to change. Like 3 days usually. You can go from one to the other and back again. Don't lose hope. Outrage in India over video of women paraded naked. Outrage in India. Scientists find Earth's sunniest spot where it's like standing on Venus. Gosh, you want to know where that is? I'm clicking. Let's see. Where's the sunniest spot on the Earth? Located near the western coast of South America is a large plain near the Andes Mountains, the Altiplano of the Atacama Desert. Standing at more than 4,000 meters high, this generally cold and dry spot on Earth also receives more sunlight than any other place on the planet. How about that? That's interesting perspective, right? 4,000 meters up, generally it's cold and dry, receives more sunlight than any other place on Earth. It's a good little brain exercise there. NASA enters home stretch in mission to reach 10,000 quadrillion asteroid. Go, 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 go. Smashing probe sent boulders into space. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Ricochet. Zing! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We're already to the end. We did it, folks. We still got this. We still can do it. They doubted we couldn't come out of retirement and still win the game. But, folks, we can, and we will. We did, and we will again. Here's the final headline of the day. Get ready. Could it be good? Political rise of ultra-Orthodox Jews shakes Israel's sense of identity. I don't know about that sound effect. That didn't sound like the right one. Oh my goodness, we did it. We survived the news. We lived to dance. Thank you so much for watching. See you tonight for Jabberjohn. Oh yeah. Go get them, Tigers. Always trust your
If I
team.
hadn't gotten off that bus, I wouldn't be by this fence, feeding this red-eyed duck bread about for 50 cents. And I wouldn't be singing this if it wasn't by accident. I wonder what else there is I must be missing. I could have gone a few more blocks. There might have been a museum having an exhibition that would have sparked a revelation. Then maybe my invention would start a revolution. Wouldn't that be something? Then I just might have got mugged. If I hadn't gotten off that bus, I wouldn't be by this fence, feeding this red-eyed duck bread about for 50 cents. And I wouldn't be singing this if it wasn't by accident. I wonder what else there is I must be missing. Yeah, I could have gone another mile, maybe even left the city. I might have met a country gal who thinks I'm pretty. Maybe even a few more miles, I could have left the country. I might have met a foreigner who thinks I'm funny. If I hadn't gotten off that bus, I wouldn't be by this fence, feeding this red-eyed duck bread about for 50 cents. And I wouldn't be singing this if it wasn't by accident. I wonder what else there is I must be missing.
I forgot about this song too.
Save the day. Life has a funny way of casting you in a play. Good Lord willing, you don't gotta play the villain. Cause if you gotta play the villain, then you gotta get away. If I hadn't gotten off that bus, I wouldn't be by this fence, feeding this red-eyed duck bread about 50 cents. And I wouldn't be singing this if it wasn't by accident. I wonder what else there is I must be missing. If I hadn't gotten off that bus, everybody, I wouldn't be by this fence, feeding this red-eyed duck bread about 50 cents. And I wouldn't be singing this if it wasn't by accident. I wonder what else there is I must be missing.
See you later.
I wake up early in the morning, I wake up early in the morning. You might want to head for the hills. I wake homeless with a toothache. I wake fired with a stack of bills. It's my chance to be bitter, and there's plenty to be bitter about. I wake wise to the wicked ways of the world, and I snarl and I grimace and pout. I wake up early in the morning.